Hello everyone, I am Surrender the Awesome and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/LeopardsAteMyFace. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my kitten will convince you. And random fact about my cat society is that their military couldn't even take over a Burger King. And also before I get started, don't forget to check out my other channel, Surrender Reviews, where I do video game, movie, and show reviews, and I'll leave a link in the description down below. And without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, admitting is the first step. Well done. And this person here says, I am not ashamed to say that I bought the Toddler-in-Chief's lies, his brand, and his image hook, line, and sinker. Many of us truly believed the lie that he was going to expose and dismantle the Uniparty deep state. I convinced and brought many onto the Toddler-in-Chief train the years over. I supported and campaigned for the Toddler-in-Chief for 8 years and voted for him 3 times. I was definitely on the front lines with many other patriots. The election being stolen only bought him another 4 years of our trust after we worked our butts off to get him back into office, and then, when it finally got to the point where he was supposed to put up or shut up, what did he do? He told us to shut up and called us stupid bad panicans and weak and not true supporters. He called all of us, his most die-hard supporters, stupid for demanding what he promised us. I pray for those who are still making excuses for him and holding on to his every word like gospel. Okay, for this one, I'm gonna probably give this probably a 40 out of 50. I mean, hey, he's probably coming around. I do think he might fall for it again, but still, I can be hopeful, and I will also say that, yeah, you're at least seeing that, hey, maybe the Toddler-in-Chief doesn't actually care about you, and that, yeah, maybe he probably only wanted your vote. I mean, he did literally say that at one of his rallies, but I can be hopeful that maybe this'll get you out of the cult. And this next post here says, Dawn is a proud MAGA extremist who voted for the Toddler-in-Chief. Now Dawn is angry that she has to pay higher prices at the grocery store. The Toddler-in-Chief is all about greed now, and before the holidays too. That is horrible. $57 more for one meal? This is not what I voted for. And this person here says, I picked up numerous needed items from the stores today. Prices went up again. I am getting disgusted. The Toddler-in-Chief is all about greed now, and before the holidays too. I was even talking to one of the cashiers about this, and she compared Thanksgiving dinner from 2024 to 2025. She paid $57 more for exactly the same things. She said that she is very basic and always buys the same items, and she did that. That is horrible. $57 more for one freaking meal? This is not what I voted for. Well, person, I hate to be that guy, but this is exactly what you voted for. You probably maybe should have done a bit more research on what the Toddler-in-Chief's economic policies were going to do. Because, you know, with all the tariffs and how those are making prices go way up, yeah, that's kind of the thing that tariffs are going to do. And for this person, I'm gonna probably give this person probably maybe 45 out of 50. I mean, Google cannot be too expensive for you to use, right? I mean, I could use Google. You could probably search up things like, hey, what will this do to the economy? Or what will a tariff do to, I don't know, regular everyday prices? Will it make those prices go up or down? Spoilers, it'll make the prices go up, and I mean way up. And this next post here says, when demands to end government handouts takes grandma's heating assistants down with them. And this person here says,
Things are getting very interesting in our country and across the world. Things were already interesting as we've seen so much biblical prophecy unfolding in recent years, but things are now getting really interesting. The US is seeing a rise of socialist Democrat politics, not just in New York City, by the way. Political agendas are being sold as progress, but socialism leans heavily towards state control, redistribution, and dependency. If the new New York City mayor is allowed to fully implement everything he is promising, the same people celebrating today will be the ones dealing with tax hikes and budget shortages tomorrow. Funds will dry up and collide with economic reality. So, let them run this experiment. Many life lessons are learned the hard way, and history has a funny way of repeating itself. Let it play out, and those results speak louder than theories. Stay prayed up and put your hope and trust in God alone, not man, not any man, and definitely not in politics. Watch and see the importance of free will and the impact of the choices we make in life. Some are temporal and some are eternal.
Hey person, I don't think you really understand how many things are actually socialist that you actually probably depend on. Like, for example, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, that kind of stuff. That stuff could be considered socialism. I guess by that account, roads could be considered socialism because, you know, we pay for those roads with our tax dollars. That could be considered socialism, I guess. Anyways, this person here goes on to say,
We are patiently waiting for prices to come down. Unfortunately, federal cuts have hurt my elderly mother and other seniors. My mother received a notice that there was no HEAP money available. Why would you cut funding that helps people heat their homes?
Well, person, it sounds like you actually do like socialism because, you know, that federal assistance to help your elderly mother heat her home, that is a government handout if you think about it. And I'm gonna probably give this probably a special out of 50. Yeah, person, it seems like you actually really do like socialism, even if you don't know what it is. And yeah, I hate the fact that you're learning this way, but yeah, maybe socialism isn't as bad as you think it is. And I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.